Hey guys, Yvette here, and welcome to A Witch and Tarot. I am still the Witch of Willow Creek. And in case you haven't noticed, if you see a pillow behind me, it's because I'm not feeling well. But I have a message from your ancestors. So that reading will start in a little bit. What we're going to do, instead of picking a pile, you're going to pick a timestamp. Because I'm going to use the same deck. But I have quite a few oracle decks that I want to use with it too. So I'll put the timestamps down below. This is video. I'm doing this along with the overhead divination. Obviously, I'm not feeling well, guys. And I will link her channel down below. So remember, if it doesn't resonate with you, it means it was not meant for you. But take what does and leave the rest. I will see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna turn this around. I completely forgot to turn it around. And there it is. Okay, so this is reading number 1. I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to clear this deck out. Just going to shuffle it. And then one more time. And then we'll cut it. And we'll find out what your message is from your ancestors. Hello. I hate when that happens. And I have one of these bed trays now. Since I have been in and out of hospitals lately, I have this, and obviously cannot keep my hands on the deck. So now, I mean, it has come in handy now. I can do when I'm in my bed when I'm not feeling well like I am now. So here we go. A message from your ancestors. Let's see what message your ancestors have for you. Pile 1. Or Pile 1. Reading 1. Knight of Cups. Ooh. Knight of Cups. Oh, I love this kitty. Look at the kitty just hanging on there. Oh, there's a shark. There's a couple of sharks. And they got some bubbles. Love. What you got here is a warning from your ancestor of someone who is just a smooth talker. Just knows exactly what to say, when to say it, you know. What else? What else would you like them to know? What else is power? What else does number 1 need to know? What else does number 1 need to know? Here it is. 6 of Wands. He's going to be very generous at first. He's going to show you the moon, just telling you, he's a sly. That person is a sly person. He's really sly, very slick. The Lovers. Oh yeah. You're being warned of someone who is very, very Rico Suave or Rica Suave. Whichever way it goes for you guys. Whoever's watching, could be male, could be female. Doesn't matter the gender, doesn't matter sexual orientation. What matters is that your ancestors are trying to tell you that this person is trying to be slick with you, and you need to keep your eyes open. They're going to promise you the world, promise you love and gifts and shower. I say this because what attracted me, not just a cat, because I have a thing for animals, okay? But sharks. The sharks in the water, just like, I don't know about that situation. I don't know about that situation. I don't know that I would trust this person. So your ancestors are trying to tell you that you need to keep your wits about you. Don't believe everything this person tells you. So let's get a card from the Ancestors and Angels deck. Which book is this? Pile one. Pile one. I keep saying pile one. I didn't have no piles. Reading one. Reading number one. What else do the ancestors want you to know? What else do your ancestors want you to know? Okay. I'm getting, I don't know whose ancestor this is, but they're pushy. They're pushy. So if you had an ancestor who was young at heart and was quick-witted, like really quick with the sarcasm or whatnot, they're trying to tell you, or they're wanting me to tell you that don't give up. There is love out there in the horizon. Just don't give up. It'll come when you're busy doing volunteer work or working with others, and just when you're busy doing for someone else, being generous with someone else, you're just going to come across them. It could be, okay, I'm hearing the market. It could be the market. Jeez, I don't know who that was for, but they were pushy. All right. They didn't even let me finish shuffling this deck. What else do the ancestors want you to know? Okay, so let's see. What else? What other messages do we have that need to come out for one? Medicine guidance. Medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. Why don't we read what that means, okay? And where did I do with the book? Here we go. For me, to me, I feel like they're trying to tell you. Give me a minute. Go the medicinal way, I'm hearing. For some people, go the medicinal way. Sometimes you don't need all that medication. That's something a home remedy can take care of a problem you may be having right now. So it must be somebody who doesn't have like a. I'm not gonna say don't go to your doctors. Go to your doctors. Always go to your doctors, because they're gonna know what's best for you. But if it's a continuous problem, you need to go to a doctor. But let's see. Be open to healing information. So let's see what they say. Medicine. Miss it somewhere? I sure enough did miss it somewhere. Medicine guardian, right here. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. So, and it doesn't have to just be physical, like actual physical problems. I mean, it could mean that somebody's giving you advice to help you heal your heart, or help you to get past something that's been bugging you, you know, that's been eating away at you. So listen to somebody who is trustworthy, who you know is trustworthy, or you feel is trustworthy. And what other? Let's see. So we're going to use the wisdom of the oracle and see what else. What other wisdom your ancestors want to impart with you. I'm listening to meditation music, and I did not know that Lou Ellen had their own meditation station. What? Oh, nobody told me that. What else do your ancestors want to let you know? Let's see, what else do your ancestors want you to know? We got higher power. Your ancestors are guarding you. They're there when you need them. So don't be afraid to speak up to them. To speak and talk to them. Don't think that some people may think that you're crazy, but hey, you know that you're talking to your ancestors. You know that you're talking to a beloved one who is always there for you, watching over you. So higher power, you know what, we have that. Let's find out what that means in the book. But that's what I'm saying, because that's how I feel. That's what I'm feeling it is. Okay, so is there a sure enough there is. Page 4. Set 4. Maybe not. Page 12. I'm sorry. Shoot. I was looking at this. It is number 4. I'm looking at number 4, and it's page 12. Higher power. Essential meanings is conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way, it says. So, while there are 2 messages here that came out, your ancestors want you to know that they are there for you when you need them. You can talk to them whenever, ask for guidance whenever you need them. And also for you to know that there are people around you who you trust that give you good advice or can give you good advice. Go ahead and speak to them and ask them. And so I'm going to leave reading 1 with, you know what? No, let's do an affirmation. I was going to do, where are my affirmation cards at? Here they are. Or I say affirmation, but they're power power thought cards. Let's do a power thought card for you guys. Okay, let's do a power thought card for you guys, because I like to leave you with something that gives you at least some empowerment for yourself, something that makes you feel good, you know, that makes you feel that you are not powerless, you know. So let's, okay, so yeah, card for number one, please. Card for number one. Just gonna have a card for number one, and this is it. I think. No, just went back. Card for number one. There's too many cards to begin with. I just need one card for number one. I am safe, it's only change. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. I am safe, it's only change. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. You are just very well watched, very much loved, and you will be able to get to whatever difficulties you're going to be getting through, or whatever difficulties that come up, you will be getting through. You will not stay, don't worry, it's not going to be forever, and you will be able to get through them. Okay, that's it for number one. We're going to do now, I hope that it resonated with some of you. If not, remember, it was not meant for you. And we'll see you guys next time. Okay, now on to number two. Reading number two. Reading number two. Let's do reading number two. When I started this pick-a-card, the pick-a-cards for August, I was not sure how I was going to do them. I was telling Dee, I don't know if I can use a lot of cards, but here I am using a lot of cards. One more time. What do the ancestors want number two to know? No, let's do it one more. What do the ancestors want? I'm hearing one more time. Let's do it one more time. So, what do the ancestors want number two to know? We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. Oh, I didn't go in there. Okay. What do the ancestors want number two to know? What does number two need to know? Here's one. We just have the lovers. Okay. What do the ancestors want you to know? Love, union with, could be romantic, could be friendship, new friendships. Addictions and why does he look like a shyster? Because he is. He's a devil. He's a shyster. Promises of all these wonderful things, and it's all bad for you. The Knight of Pentacles. So, your ancestors want you to know that there are First of all, they want you to know to trust your intuition. Trust also your gut feeling. Like, there are some people that you just know how they are. You can't explain how you know, you just know. And that's your intuition. But then you also have that feeling in your gut where you just get this, it's what keeps us alive. You know, it's what triggers that, that response that, hey, you know what, that's dangerous. I shouldn't go that way. And so what your ancestors want you to know is to listen to those feelings and know you have to know that when it comes to material things, that you will have what you need. That you will always have what you need. So don't listen to that self-doubt you have. They're trying to tell you, listen to yourself. Listen to your knowing. Listen to your gut. You will have what you need. That's the only message I'm getting right now. You will have what you need. But then I start shuffling, and something else, or somebody else will come in. So let's see. Number 2, what else do your ancestors have for you? What other messages do they have for you? We're using the Ancestor Angels cards. And that didn't come out right, or didn't shuffle correctly. Ancestor Angel cards right here. One more time. I have all these decks in front of me right now, so I'm going to take a to find a place to shuffle. Got that. And what else? Let's see, what else do your what other messages do your ancestors? Another message right here. I think right on what? Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Yes. And that's good advice. That's good advice. I mean, if you are in this position where you doubt yourself, you see how the devil here is trying to convince these kids, to go ahead, eat the ice cream, go ahead and do this and do that, right? And the cats are trying to wake them up and say, hey, don't listen. That is you telling yourself, don't listen to your self-doubt. Don't listen to your ego. Listen to your higher knowing. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut. You know what you can and cannot do. Here's the other message. The other message is for someone out there who is being offered something that's too good to be true. Whether it's love, romantic, something, whether it's romantic or whether it's, friendship, beware. My goodness. Beware. Because you want to surround yourself with people who are there for your own good, who are there to help you better yourself, who you can trust. That's who you want to surround yourself with. You want to surround yourself with people who who only have your best interests at heart. And then protective energy can mean anything, like you can have like a little mojo bag with protective herbs in it, and a protective stone that, or herbs that you feel are protective to you, and stones that you feel are protective to you. So you might want to make one of those and carry that around with you. So let's see, let's get a wisdom of the oracle card for you guys. Number 2. I'm running out of space, guys. I'm running out of space to shuffle. What is happening? I'm going to shuffle up to the side here. Let's see if I can do that. What happens when not feeling well and then in bed? Okay. What other message do we have for number 2? What other message do we have for number 2? Here it is. I think. Yeah. Between the worlds. Between the worlds. Well, there you go. You have communication with your ancestors. So what I'm telling you is nothing new. You know, you can see. You know and you see, because you speak to them. You have conversations with them. You know that they're there to protect you and to be of help to you. So you know that you can always ask for guidance from your ancestors, because you walk between the worlds. So what I'm telling you isn't anything new. Okay, let's pick a power thought card for you guys to leave you with. One more time. And let's see. Oh, that was quick. There is no blame. There is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness we have. So, number 2, there is no blame. Listen to yourself. Everybody falls into bad old habits, and sometimes there are things that trigger us to do that, and that's okay. You're doing the best you can. Your ancestors want you to know that you are doing the best you can. That was reading number 2. I hope it resonated with some of you, and if it doesn't, that's okay. It wasn't meant for you. Just take what does and leave the rest. My poor son just came in here wanting to tell me something, but I was in the middle of number 2's reading. So here you go, reading number 3. This message is for you. Message from your ancestors. I did not do, I think, yesterday's reading. Yesterday's reading was what are you waiting for, I believe. You can go to Dee's channel and check that out. Okay, one more time. I'm hearing one more time. Just shuffle it one more time. Okay. Number 3, your message from your ancestors. What do your ancestors want you to know? What do your ancestors want you to know? Seven of Cups. Nine of Cups. What else do ancestors want you to know? Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords takes action. Actually, she knows what she wants. She can sometimes overthink things, though. What you need to know is that you have several avenues to choose from, but that you can make that decision. Just inform yourself. Be well informed. Get all the facts before you make that decision, and things should work to your advantage. So your ancestors just want you just to make an informed decision. Don't be overwhelmed by everything that's in front of you. You know what you want. You know what you want. You know your mind. You know what you can handle. Let's get an ancestor and angels card for number 3. You know what you can handle. So what your ancestors want you to know is that make that decision. Make that decision, because in the end, it's going to pay off, because you know what it is that you want. Don't worry about all this stuff that's happening. You know what you want, and you know what decision is best for you. I mean, after all, you are the Queen of Swords. So you have put a lot of thought into what it is that you want and need. So you know exactly the decisions that you need to make. They want you to follow your heart. So let's pick an ancestor card for you. Number 3. What does number 3 need to know? What else does number 3 need to know? You got. So the other time I had like 4 cards here. You got 2 cards. Magic Guardian and Earth Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Stay rooted and grounded. What I'm getting now is that somebody wants success. They want to be famous. Where is that coming from? They want to be famous. What is y'all? Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. You know what? Let's read that. Let's read Magic Guardian and Earth Guardian. Let me find it. Magic Guardian. Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. That's Magic Guardian, which is true. It's true. You do. You hold the power to your own happiness. You are the key to your own happiness. You are the key to anything that you want. You have the power to manifest what you want. Earth Guardian. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. And that goes perfectly with the Seven of Cups. I'm going to say number 7 with the Seven of Cups, because you know exactly what you need in your life. You know what you want. You just have to make that decision. Okay, so let's move Earth Guardian over to, because I need space. Let's move Earth Guardian over here. You know what? I should have done these with the other ones. I need to figure out another way to lay these out or something. I don't have enough space, I think, when I use all these cards. What else do your ancestors want you to know? Let's get a Wisdom of the Oracle card for you. What else do your ancestors want you to know? What else do they want you to know? What else do your ancestors want you to know? What other messages do you have for number 3? Orphaned. Orphan can mean actual being an orphan. Perhaps you felt orphaned. Maybe a parent passed and that's who's coming through. Maybe a mother or father, and I guess there is not a time. It can be at any age, and if you lose a parent, you're always going to feel like an orphan. I just got emotional. My mother's still alive, and my stepfather passed many years ago. And my real father, of course, passed way before him. So, but I'm feeling a sadness, because I feel that they want you not to feel like you are an orphan. They don't want you to feel like you're an orphan. But let's see what the book says. I wasn't expecting that. I don't really like that this book is not in order. Number 16. Orphaned. A sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. So you may feel uncertain about who you are. Obviously, you feel like you're not sure what to choose, what decision to make, but she's here to tell you that you do. And I've said she. I'm wondering if it's a mother. She wants you to know that you have the answers within you. You know what it is that you want. You hold the power within you. Stay rooted and grounded. Never get too big for your bridges is what I'm hearing. Okay, never get too big for your bridges. I'm not sure what that was for, but never get too big for your bridges. Let's get a power thought card. That was weird because I don't ever use that phrase. Never get too big to your, never get too big. And I'm from the South. Never get too big for your britches. Let's put a power thought card for you. Get a message, a final message for number 3, please. Final message for number 3. What does number 3 need to know? Well, these cards are everywhere. What does number 3 need to know? Last message. Final message for number 3, please. Final message for number 3, please. I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are creative. Don't doubt yourself. Forgive yourself for doubting yourself. Do not doubt yourself. You know the answers to the decisions that you need to make. You are smart. You have the wisdom within you to do what you want to do, to be who you want to be. So that is your reading number 3. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.